This is Bruce Hill, New Skills New You, and this is our sales Q&A for Sunday evenings. I'm gonna have to start doing one on Wednesday for all my corporate warriors. This one is why customer success is sales success. And honestly, it could be a 4-hour video. So, real quick introduction. First time you're hearing me, I'm Bruce Hill of New Skills New You, where we focus on that personal and professional development with an emphasis on sales skills. So what's fascinating to me, a lot of people hear sales, like, oh, I want to be a salesperson. I don't want to sound salesy, which is fine, except they're running a business, which is fine, except they talk directly to customers, either future or current or past. And somehow they don't connect that sales, creating revenue, is the lifeblood of a business. I don't know. They think it's a bad thing. So one of the things we emphasize in this channel, and while we're going to talk about what customer service is sales, customer success is sales success, is removing some of that stigma around selling. And there's all these gurus out here, all these sales trainers with closing techniques and objection handling. I believe, especially as we move into 2024, where artificial intelligence is more and more prevalent and not just it's easily accessible, right? It doesn't take tens of thousands of dollars. You could go online and start using AI probably for free. I don't know. I do talk about sales technology a little bit, but I really want everyone, the expert in your field, the people that care about their customers, to really understand what sales is, how it grows their business. Okay. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the right place. Let's do a couple definitions. Let's do this. I'm gonna grab, oh, here we go. Let me grab a Google Doc and we'll walk through this. One thing I like to do, besides typing and typing it out all at once, one thing I like to do is like have a visual. And I really love, one of these days I'll have a whole production studio and we'll have professional editing, all that good stuff. But today we're keeping it simple. We're keeping it really simple. So let's start here. And today is, it's March 3rd. March 3rd, 2024, sales Q and A. Let's go ahead and bump this up so you can actually read it. Let's dive in with some definitions. All right, so first of all, customer success. If you're not in the tech world, this may not be familiar with you. If you are in the tech world, leave a comment to make sure I got the definition correctly. This is proactive customer service and ongoing support. Please do not limit your customer success team to they're just customer service. They just answer the phone, they just solve problems. No, these folks are so important going into this 2024. I believe that service is going to continue to separate the good from the great, and it's going to impact not just revenue retention, like those that become buzzwords, but the longevity of your business is going to be based on the quality and excellence of service. Right? Quote me on that one. So here's something we don't understand about sales cycle. There's pre-sales. That can be lead generation, cold calling, and sales enablement, a lot of other things we'll talk about in other videos. But that's before that person has really heard of you. That's up until the point where they're aware that your company exists. Okay. Then there's a sales team, and this is supposed to get all the budget, right? The training dollars. They sometimes have the larger team, they have the largest quotas as far as it comes to driving revenue. And they're important. I'm not telling you to get rid of your sales team. I think we ignore, though, what happens after the customer says yes. And this is where this team comes in, and this is where this team is so important. After they say yes, there's customer service. Okay. These are the three segments of the sales cycle. And what's fascinating to me, that we don't look at customer service as sales. Now, why is customer service sales? Well, first of all, let's have a new definition of sales. I believe selling is the active transfer of enthusiasm from one person to another. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll up a little bit here. I believe that when someone is excited about the problem you solve or the value add, they make a decision. Decisions are always attached to action. Okay, decisions are attached to action, and this is where that personal and professional development comes in. Um, but it drives revenue. When I can help you understand the reason they haven't taken action is because of indecision. Your role here is to make them aware of your business. Now the decision is to learn. Your role here is to help the right people make the best decision for them. Now, hopefully that's working with you. Sometimes it's not. You don't want to work with everyone. Okay. Sales helps you make a decision. How do we make a decision? We're going to transfer the enthusiasm. You want it to be a hell yes or hell no. If it's not hell yes, then the answer is no. And what we have to understand here is why I don't really like to call myself a sales trainer. I don't want you to coerce someone or convince them or persuade them. It sales, and there's a whole nother video, sales really becomes part of their education, giving them enough information to make the best decision for them. They're excited, like, yes, this is what we need to get to where we want to go. All right, let me keep going. So you're going to help them make a decision. Now, this part, this brings me to number three. The customer success team, customer service team, whatever name you want to call them, is responsible for proving them right. Customer, you made the right decision to work with us. So they're going to help with onboarding. Okay. Let's see what does customer success do? All right, so we're going to help with onboarding. We're going to go with problem solving. We're going to go with support. This is important. Education. So education will become in current users. It's going to be product updates. It's going to be new users, right? The company's growing because they've been using your product. You solve a problem. You help them achieve their goals a little bit faster, a little bit smoother. So they got to hire because they're growing. It's beautiful. Also, they have some new users you got to educate. And that's why you cannot call the customer success team just customer service. Okay. That's just a small part. This is customer service right here. Hey, I can't log in. That's a customer service thing. Hey, my page is down. What's going on? So that could be a billing things. Now here's where this is more than just service, right? We got to be proactive. This is more than just being reactive, answering the phone or completing tickets in service now. Right? We have to be proactive. The customer shouldn't have to wait till we answer the phone to get the help they need. We want to reach out to them. And I have I'll share it with you. I have a schedule that we need to work on so that client has the best experience possible. I say this in another video. I personally don't think Chick-fil-A has a great sandwich. Certainly not the best sandwich. Is it good? You like it? I'm not telling you that it's nasty. Please stay focused. I'm just saying if it comes to the best sandwich, there's other places to go. Why, though, do people get such a visceral reaction when I say that? How dare you slander Chick-fil-A's name? Because of their level of service. That's what customer success is. They help us after we say yes, after we grab the sandwich, we're like, oh man, I need more napkins. I need more sauce. Okay, that's customer service. This is the reason people stay. This is the reason people come back. All right. So when we talk about staying, if you sell a bunch of clients and they only stay for a month and they hate you, they tell other people bad things about you, you have a retention problem. Okay. If the year is up, 6 months, whatever the contract may be, and they're like, ah, we don't need you anymore, you have a renewal problem. So both of these are revenue. Both of these are revenue. That's either lost or gained because of the quality. I'm going to change this of your customer success. So, and I want you to look at these responsibilities. If you don't have these in your business, so I'm going to encourage you to figure out how can we make them part of our business? How can we either bring on a new person or expand the role because it's that important? Um, this is something. Don't wait until 12 months to say, "Hey, are you going to renew?" Month 10, month 11, say, "Hey, if you go ahead and renew now, we're going to give you additional support hours. We're going to give you 5% off your next year." Bring it again, proactive. All right. And then let's talk about retention. If you look and someone hasn't logged on in a while, maybe they're missing their coaching calls, just don't shrug your shoulders and say, "Oh, well, it is what it is. They're just not action taking." No, call them, email them. What's going on? What? I had one client, they disappeared on me. And hold on, let me talk to you. They disappeared on me. I was like, "What's going on?" You were really excited to sign up. They paid in full. So it wasn't even like I was chasing them down for the money. I already had the money. They're like, "Hey, someone passed away. Someone very close to me." They didn't tell me who it was. They said someone important to me died. Like, "Oh man, thank you for letting us know. I know you probably got a lot on your mind right now." So what we did was we moved them to the next program. That particular program we did every 90 days. I think it was quarterly. When I tell you, she gave us the best review before we even she even completed. She gave us the best review because she thought she lost the money. She was like, "Ah, it's gone." We're like, "No, we're here to serve, and that's why sales is service." I said, "We're just gonna move you." She's like, "I didn't know we could do that." I didn't know that was an option. I thought I just missed out on money. It wasn't a lot, but it wasn't a little. And so now she loves us, and she sends us, people, and whenever we have events, she shows up. And that's where I say customer success is sales success. That's why this is so important. And it's not, I don't really don't want you to say, "Oh, we're too small, we're not big enough to have this person." Listen, if you have clients, this needs to be a defined role. Okay. That's it. This needs to be a defined role. Customer success is that important because a lot of people get here, the customer says yes, and they think it stops. Well, this is the most important part. But you really can't serve someone until they give you permission, until they give you that yes. And so all of these things come with it. There's one more thing I want to mention. Customer success team. I feel like it's under another F in first. No? Hey, I'm a sales trainer, not a spelling bee champion. They should be getting referrals from your customers, referrals and testimonials. These testimonials can be used in marketing. They can come back around as part of your education. That's going to impact your renewals and your retention. And you can use it to upsell. Say, "Hey, by the way, you're using XYZ product. Did you also know we have 1, 2, 3 product?" They didn't know that. Here, check out this testimony from our customers. He's kind of like you, and this is how they used it. I said, "Man, that's great. How do I learn more?" Boom. And educate, and we're going to grow the account. Accounts. What are other ways we can serve the same customers, existing users? What's additional value we can add? And what's so important, I don't have to find this. Look, let's put that up here. Pre-sales, what did I say? Is finding people, making them aware you even exist. You all, the customer success team, already knows that you exist. They're talking to the client. I'm going to give you a customer success schedule. It's a bonus. There we go. Let's do customer success schedule. I believe you should have email them weekly. And we'll talk about what we're emailing. I believe you should call them, and we do it this way. Weekly, monthly call, quarterly education. This, well, one thing at a time. See, monthly call, quarterly education, yearly. This varies from industry to industry, but it can be a check-in. So this can be in person. This can be survey, or this could be request for testimony. Here's the thing. Say, hey, we're looking for a testimonial. If you would give us 5 stars, would you give us a little 2-minute video? If they say no, then you say, well, what do we need to do so we can earn that 5-star testimonial? That's 5-star review. Because now, here's what happens. This goes back to support and education. But I mean, we really wish your product service did X, Y, Z. You're like, wait a minute, it does do X, Y, Z. They didn't have the education they needed. And so they weren't going to renew because of a lack of education. You say, well, let's walk you through that. That's already included what we offered you. Or maybe say, hey, listen, it's only XYZ. XYZ is only this many dollars more per month. We're going to give you 90 days free to try it. And if it meets your needs, listen, people are like, oh, they're going to pay more. Yes, people will pay to solve their problems. They will pay to achieve that promise. Operate with integrity. If you sold them something, make sure they get it. But a lot of times, if they don't know, they're not scouring your website and they're not going through training like your employees are. They won't know unless you tell them. So this is a really great way to stay on top of renewals, improve retention. I like in person if the account's big enough because as home, here we go, talking to you. As artificial intelligence becomes more and more indistinguishable from humans, right? I've been reading reports of deep fakes, people stealing from companies. I believe in-person events and meetings are going to become crucial. You're going to have to look someone in the eye and shake their hand to get larger deals done because people are going to be too afraid that they're talking to AI. So it is cost prohibitive. I understand if you're selling a $99 product, maybe you can't visit every single customer in person. But once you get to, you got to do the math for your business. If the cost of flight is less than the cost to renew, I would strongly encourage you to go in person. Uh, the companies are going to be doing what you do. Okay? Very few of you are unique. It's going to be the level of service that makes you different. You can create a blue ocean. All right, so let's break this down. So weekly email. What's in a weekly email? Do a newsletter. Industry news. Make sure it's valuable. It could be FAQs. Whoa. Okay. Hey, did you know? It could be how-tos. It should be something valuable that's worth opening. Now, this is a lot to do weekly, which is why I repeat over and over again, customer success is incredibly important to the success of your business. It's the sales success of your business. But it doesn't have to be a lengthy email, but it does have to be a valuable email. You should catalog it. If you create a database on your site, that's a great thing to do. Or if you want to do a customer portal, so many ways. Create a blog. So it could be the same blog you put on LinkedIn, but you also email directly to your clients. Well, guess what? That's going to be SEO. People are going to type in certain phrases and they're going to find your company. So there's a lot of ways to use this. It's a valuable use of the time. All right, monthly call. Yes, a phone call. You have to talk to someone. Don't say, oh, we called and left a voicemail. No, have a phone call. say thank you. What are we talking about? So let's say thank you for your business. How can we help? Proactively offers, hey, anything we help with? Oh man, we really wish we really haven't been able to get around the updating XYZ. Oh, hey, we'll do that for you, no problem. I'm telling you, service is gonna win in this next decade. Did you know? This is a big one. I noticed you weren't using our product or service like ABC. Did you know it could do ABC? No, I really didn't. They might say yes, we don't need that. Okay, no problem. They'll say no. Can you show us? Yeah, let's schedule a call. Quarterly education. Shout out to Keisha, she's the webinar queen. Do a webinar, and this I would bring clients into this, but I would have your coordinate with your marketing team to bring right. Let's go back to this pre-sales. I would invite leads in. Say, hey, you downloaded our guide, maybe you bought our $2 product. Come to this webinar and learn more about what we do. And if you're really smart, you can use this as a chance um, introduce customers. If your customers love you, they're gonna be happy to. Hey, will you come on to the webinar and tell a little bit about how you're using our product or service? Yeah, sure. That's a testimonial. It's more meaningful and credible because someone's actually using it, not the company. It's gonna sell you something, right? But the customer's gonna feel good about it. Hey, listen, we're gonna put you on the website. You're gonna go on a YouTube channel. It's gonna help them too. That's the win-win. And now the company, your client, your customer is a part of your business. Of course, they're gonna renew. Um, Listen, there's so much value in having a strong customer success team. All right, let's wrap this up. Introduce customers and gonna build brand awareness, right? I would share this. Now, obviously, if you have some government contracts or you're working with the DOJ or something, don't follow your SLAs. But for the most part, you should be able to put this on your YouTube. Again, it's SEO. Bring people into your ecosystem and you're growing the business. Customer success is sales success. You're improving retention while creating new clients. And then the yearly check-in. I already went over this, said again in person. A survey. And make sure they fill it out. Don't just send it to them. Say, hey, we didn't get it back. We need it back. Because customers are going to have ideas. Say, hey, we really wish it did 4, 5, 6. Right? If you've been paying attention, I've said XYZ a couple times. I've said ABC. I've said 1, 2, 3. But the client says, hey, it really would help us if you could do 4, 5, 6. You may not have even thought about it, and it might not be difficult for you to implement. But man, because what happens is you build it for that customer, and then you go back to all your other customers. Say, hey, did you know? Hold on, let me go back. I hope y'all see the pattern here. Go back, be educated. Say, hey, did you know we just added 4, 5, 6? Come check it out. Here we go. Check this out. At our next webinar, we'll show you how it works. And then schedule calls to say, hey, let's get you a trial. Let's get you and see if this is valuable to you. They already trust you. Hopefully, well, you keep your word, they're going to trust you. Um, they already know you. And so it's a lot easier for them to do business with you. They go and find a whole new solution. It's in the customer's best interest. You serve them with excellence, they're going to stay. So I love a good survey. And testimonials just make sense. It lets you know your customers are happy. They confirm why they're buying from you. It may not be what you think it is. And then I use them in my marketing to learn to gain new customers. Right? Customer success is sales success. All right. It's not a bad word. It's necessary to create a successful business. And I believe it's the key to your longevity in this quickly evolving world. All right. My name is Bruce Hill, New Skills Media, sales strategist, trainer. I believe one new skill will change your life. So I create trainings focusing on personal professional development with an emphasis on sales, particularly for any customer facing team, not just the sales team. Any customer facing role needs that one new skill. All right, we'll see you next week.